Imagine walking into a room and capturing everyone's attention. Today, I'll reveal the secrets behind sounding smart and charismatic in any discussion. Ready to unlock your inner communicator? Let's go! Hey there, my amazing friends! If this is your first time here, welcome to Simple English Made Easy. I'm Elahe and this is the place where we learn how to communicate better in English simply and effectively. If you're new, make sure to check out my other episodes. You'll find some great tips on improving your English, building confidence, and making your conversations more engaging. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. Today, we are talking about something that can truly change the way people see you. How to sound smart and charismatic in conversations. Have you ever met someone who just has that wow factor when they speak? They are confident, interesting, and people love listening to them. The good news? You can learn how to do that too. So, are you ready to boost your conversational skills? Let's dive in. One of the biggest mistakes people make in conversations is speaking too fast or too softly. When you speak clearly and confidently, people naturally pay more attention to you. A simple trick is to slow down just a little. Take small pauses between sentences. This makes your words more powerful and gives people time to process what you're saying. Also, make sure your voice is strong but natural. Don't whisper and don't rush. Try this. Next time you speak, be aware of your speed. Imagine you're telling an important story to a group of friends. You want them to hear every word and stay engaged. Have you ever met someone who instantly grabs your attention? Not because they are the loudest in the room, but because they have a certain energy. Charismatic people make us feel comfortable, engaged, and even inspired. But what's their secret? It's not about being the smartest or the funniest. It's about how they make others feel. They listen actively, maintain good eye contact, and respond in a way that makes you feel heard and understood. Think about someone you admire in conversations. What is it about them that draws you in? Is it their confidence, the way they tell stories, or how they make you feel heard? Great communicators have a secret. They focus on making others feel important. When you engage with genuine curiosity and respond thoughtfully, people naturally gravitate toward you. Remember, being charismatic isn't about impressing others. It's about making them feel valued. Did you know that our brains are wired to find certain speech patterns more engaging? Studies in psychology show that people who use strategic pauses and varied intonation are perceived as more intelligent and persuasive. This is why great speakers, from world leaders to stand-up comedians, master the rhythm of speech. The next time you're in a conversation, try slowing down at key moments or emphasizing important words. Smart speakers don't rush their words. Instead, they use pauses to make their message more impactful. A short pause before an important point makes people more curious about what you'll say next. Think of great speakers, politicians, teachers, or even your favorite YouTubers. They don't just talk non-stop. They pause, emphasize, and give space for their words to sink in. Try this in your conversations. Using a variety of words makes you sound more intelligent, but that doesn't mean using difficult words just to impress people. The key is to use the right words at the right time. For example, instead of saying, "That's good," you could say, "That's fantastic." Instead of "I think," you could say, "In my opinion," or "From my perspective." A great way to expand your vocabulary is to read more and listen to well-spoken people. Pay attention to the words they use and try using them in your own conversations. Charismatic people don't just talk about themselves. They make others feel important. They ask thoughtful questions and listen carefully to the answers. Next time you have a conversation, try this. Instead of just saying, "How was your weekend?" ask, "What was the best part of your weekend?" This makes the conversation deeper and more engaging. Remember, people love talking about themselves. If you show genuine interest in them, they'll find you more charismatic and enjoyable to talk to. Facts are interesting, but stories are unforgettable. If you want to sound more charismatic, practice telling short, interesting stories. For example, instead of just saying, I got lost on my way here, turn it into a little story. You won't believe what happened on my way here. I took the wrong turn, ended up in a totally different neighborhood, and met the nicest old man who gave me directions. Adding little details makes your words more colorful and memorable. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel good. Try using more positive and encouraging language in your conversations. For example, instead of saying, that's a bad idea, you could say, that's interesting, maybe we could adjust it a little to make it work even better. This small change makes you sound more supportive and likable. What you say is important, but how you say it matters just as much. Good posture, open body language, and eye contact make you appear more confident and engaged. Avoid crossing your arms or looking at your phone while talking to someone. Instead, face them, make eye contact, and use natural hand gesture. This shows that you are interested and confident. Have you ever noticed that some people can turn even the simplest topics into fascinating discussions? It's not always about having the most knowledge. It's about how you present it. A well-placed pause, a change in tone, or a little humor can transform an ordinary conversation into something memorable. The good news, these are skills you can develop. Before you go, here's a challenge for you. In your next conversation, try to use one of the techniques we talked about today. Maybe it's active listening, asking an engaging question, or sharing a personal story. Then pay attention to how the other person responds. You might be surprised at how small changes can make a big difference. Remember, charisma isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. The more you practice these techniques, the more natural they'll feel. So challenge yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, sounding smart and charismatic is not about using big words or pretending to be someone else. It's about communicating clearly, showing interest in others, and using small techniques that make a big difference. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check out my other podcasts on Simple English Made Easy. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who might find it helpful. Until next time, take care and keep learning. See you soon!